Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Tyree TV Sports. Hey, first of all, these are the top 5 reasons I was completely wrong about Indiana. All right, we're going to get into it right now. First things first, man, hit that subscribe button. All right, hit that like button if you like the video. I appreciate you guys tuning in with me today. It was a rough weekend for me. Rough weekend for me. The comments on my last video, okay, that I posted about how I thought Alabama was going to be the healthiest they've been all year, which they were, and how they were going to upset Indiana because I don't think Indiana had proved enough, right? I think they had proven some things that they can win big games, but I didn't think they proved enough, all right? I didn't. I'm going to be honest. I didn't. I was wrong. Indiana is real. Indiana is probably going to end up winning this college football playoff. They prove why they can. Like, Mendoza didn't even go crazy, but he was super efficient in that game. 14 for 16 passing. Like completion percentage was crazy, like in the 90s. Like 3 touchdowns, 192 yards. Like, the comments destroyed me. I deserved it. I was completely off. All right, I completely deserved it. Indiana fans, you guys, I apologize. I was wrong. All right, so let's talk about this, man. Top 5 reasons I was wrong about Indiana. Okay, this team is great. This is a great team. They are looking like Alabama when Nick Saban got things together, when he got his players in there that he wanted to recruit and he got things going to the point to where he wanted them. Like, this is how this Indiana team looks, y'all. The reason why I know that is because the mentality, when they were up in this game and destroying Alabama, they were like, oh, yeah, we supposed to be here. Like, this is what we expected. This is what, welcome. Welcome to Indiana, right? And that mentality is what Alabama had when Nick Saban started winning at Alabama. So that's scary. That's scary. That is very scary. I mean, if you got to go against Indiana in the next round, Oregon, I don't know, bro. Like, now it's hard to beat teams twice. It's hard to beat teams 2 times in a year. We're going to see if Indiana can capitalize on this opportunity and really take that next step like Alabama has done in the past. We're going to see if they got it in them. I think they do. Like, I can't doubt them anymore, bro. Like, so let's get into it, man. Number one reason is because the offensive line is incredible. There were plenty of times in this game when I watched this game where I saw the offensive line for Indiana. They touched somebody on every single play. So if they didn't have an assignment directly in front of them, they would go over and chip or help their other offensive linemen out, right? Like, on our side, on Alabama's side, I didn't see a lot of that. I saw it sometimes, but I also saw a lot of times where we had like blockers just standing around with nobody to block. Offensive line for Indiana is incredible. They offensive line coach, I don't know who it is. I have not done the research, I'm going to be honest. But he's for real. Whoever he is, boy, hey, it's a bad boy. That's a bad boy because he got them coached up almost to perfection. They played a great game. Offensive line played a great game. I think we had 1 sack, 1.5 sacks, I think, in that game. I think, but it wasn't like a drastic thing. The run game for Indiana, the number two reason, man, I was wrong about Indiana. The run game is incredible. They got 2 solid running backs, man. Behind that offensive line, one of them had 98 yards, the other one had 89 yards rushing. Like, they played great. They played great. They was hitting the holes effectively. They, like, the cuts they was making to get upfield, like, incredible. They played great. Mendoza, this is the third reason. Mendoza showed that he is the Heisman. He didn't throw for crazy amount of yards, but he threw 3 touchdowns, efficient passing. He was like 90%, 14 for 16. Like, bro, I was wrong. I thought this was going to be a good opportunity for Ty Simpson to come in and show why he should have been in the Heisman race. Listen, man, I was completely off on that. I think Ty Simpson is a NFL quarterback. I do. I think he should go to NFL. This was his first year starting in college, right? So I've been hearing transfer rumors or seeing transfer rumors. I don't think he's going to transfer. I think he would. I think his best bet is to go to the NFL. I think he's ready. It's just, man, I got to be put in a better position. When it comes to the offensive line, I think our offensive line struggled a lot this year. So he kind of had he was seeing ghosts, I think. I mean, if you're seeing ghosts as a quarterback, you have very little room for error because, you got to get things off quickly. You got to be confident at the quarterback position. Everybody know that. And, if you can't depend on your offensive line, it's hard to play well. It's almost impossible. We've seen this out of Patrick Mahomes when he didn't have an offensive line in the Super Bowl one year. And, Philadelphia destroyed them. I mean, that's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So, offensive line, man, you got to have a great offensive line. They at least got to be good. Yeah. So, all right, number 4 thing, top 5 reasons why Indiana's for real. Man, the coach. Like, they got a top 3 coach in the nation, bro. He's top 3 easily. I'll probably go Kirby Smart. I don't know. He might be 2. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's won 2 Coach of the Years back to back. Like that's hard to do. That is hard to do. So, man, they got a top 3 coach, head coach. He's no nonsense. No nonsense. He's about his business. It reminds us of who? Nick Saban. It do. It reminds you of Nick Saban, man. It is how he ran Alabama for all those years. Yeah, man. I'm stunned. I'm not going to lie. I'm stunned. So, mentality. Number 5, the mentality that Indiana has it looks exactly like when Alabama started to win those championships. We belong here mentality. We believe that we're better than you mentality. We believe that we should have beat y'all by 50. That's what we believe. That's the mentality they had in this game, and it showed. When they showed the sidelines and they showed the guys on the sideline for Indiana, the Indiana players, they weren't excited and jumping up for joy. They were confident and chilling, watching the tape, right? Watching the iPad. All right, so let's talk about Alabama issues, man. Before I touch on that real quick, Kirk Cignetti is probably the best coach in college football. I just said it. He's probably the best coach in college football. I had to think about it for a second. When you sit back and you think about it, you think about how he's won. I think he's won, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's won 2 back-to-back Coach of the Years. I think. He might be the best coach in college football. He number 1. It was Kirby Smart. Dan Lanning is up there. Kalen DeBoer is up there. No matter how, he's up there. But yeah, it's Kirk Cignetti. It's Kirk Cignetti for Indiana. He's the best coach in college football. The way he had his team ready for this game and the mentality is just like Nick Saban had Alabama early in Alabama's rise, right? So, yeah, man. All right, so let's get into Alabama's issues, man. The turning points. The turning point in this game to me was when Alabama went for it on 4th down on your own 36. I thought that was the turning point of the game. You kind of had a chance before that happened. You go for 4th and 4th and 1. I think it was like 4th and 1 on the 36-yard on your own 36. You do a wildcat play. You call a wildcat. I don't like it. I definitely don't like it. Of course, you know how it goes. If it works, it's a brilliant call, right? If it don't work, you're an idiot. That's just how it is. Yeah, if it don't work, then you're not smart, right? You're not a good coach if it don't work. That's just how it is. I don't agree with that call though. When we started, if I'm not mistaken, I think we called timeout. Somebody called a timeout, I think. It was a lot of things going on. I think he sent the punt team out and then took the punt team back off, sent the offense back out. I think a timeout was called. Then we end up going for it. And the play that they chose was the Wildcat. And I was like, okay, I don't think this is gonna work. You would know for a fact that it's not a passing play. It's not. That's not passing anything. It's gonna be a run play. All right. So you're already putting yourself in a position to where you're one dimensional. I don't agree with it at all. So you go Wildcat. Daniel Hill is in the backfield, and you got Jeremy Bernard coming across to receive the pitch, and it goes nowhere. I mean, if he kept it, he would have got the first down. I mean, he may have got a touchdown if he would have kept it, if Daniel Hill would have kept it. But it was just, to me, the play call was not a good play call. So, yeah, that was the turning point of the game to me. The game-ending play, to me, in my opinion, was when Ty Simpson fumbled. He did a great job in getting out of trouble and scrambling. He got the first down, and I was thinking, when I was watching this game, I was like, okay, please don't fumble the ball. Just go down. Just go down. He didn't go down. All right. He overcompensated for the previous, I think it was the previous drive. He scrambled again trying to get the first down. He slid too early, right? A little premature. I don't really blame him for that, though, because it was so close. It was extremely close. He probably should have dived. Just go ahead and dive, get the first down, and go down, right? But, hey, I can't blame him for that because he was so close to getting the first down. But on this particular drive, when he fumbled, that was the game. That was the game. Your confidence, your momentum, any momentum that you had or you were trying to get, because they was kind of moving the ball downfield a little bit. We got had some big plays happen on that drive, I think. And that fumble was just at the worst time. After that was the game. I didn't see hardly any more fight from the offense or defense after that. I didn't. Our O-line is still a huge issue. You got Caden Proctor going to NFL. So you losing your best offensive lineman. Parker Brailsford, I'm not sure what he's going to do yet. I haven't seen or heard anything. And he was still contemplating on what he's going to do. It was probably the worst game I've seen Alabama play in at least 15 years. I don't think they played a worse game than that. It was pretty bad. Listen, let's talk about positives, right? Let's end this off on a positive note, man, for Alabama. This year, let's talk about this year's positive. After the Florida State game, you could have mailed it in. You could have mailed it in without a doubt, man. Nobody believed in Alabama. I was struggling to believe in them. I gave them a chance. I was thinking to myself, okay, this next game, I think they played like UNL. They played a cupcake game after the Florida State game. And I was like, okay, we got to score. We got to beat them by 50. And it's got to be, they shouldn't score, right? And they did. I think they beat them like 73-0. And I was like, okay. Now this is the mentality that I want to see, that we're used to seeing Alabama have, right? It was that mentality after that Florida State game. And then after they went on win streak, they went on a 9-game win streak. In a gauntlet of a schedule, top 10 ranked strength of schedule in the nation, right? You go on the road and you beat ranked teams in hostile environments in the SEC. The comments have been destroying me with this SEC stuff. But it's real. It's a real thing, man. Playing in the SEC, it's the closest thing to NFL football, bro. I don't care what nobody say. You got a few teams outside of the SEC, of course, that they can play in the SEC, right? Of course. Of course, they have great players. They have NFL players. I'm not saying that. It's just that in the SEC, you can lose. It's almost like an any given Sunday type of vibe in the SEC. Over these past few years, it's gone down. It's been more even over the past few years. I'll admit that. We had the 6th hardest schedule in the nation, and we went on a 9-game win streak with that schedule. So that is impressive. That's very impressive. Ty Simpson proved that he is an NFL quarterback. When he was trending down towards the end of the year, I think it was because of injuries. I think he had some key injuries that he had to recover from. So I think that was a key factor on why he didn't play as well in the second half of the season. But he's an NFL quarterback, so that's a positive. He proved himself this year. Threw for over 3,500 yards. He had like 26 touchdowns. That's solid, man. 62% completion percentage. That's solid. That's solid in the SEC. Sierra Brooks, number 17, wide receiver, freshman. I think he may be a star. I think he may be next up, man. I think Ryan Williams is staying. I expect improvement from Ryan Williams this next coming up year. He's going to be a junior. He got a lot to prove, man. If you're going to make it to the NFL, he got a lot to prove, and I think he's going to do that next year. That's a positive. You got Cedarian Morgan coming as a receiver. So the recruiting class, Xavier Crowell, great running back coming to Alabama. So you got a great recruiting class coming. That is great. That is great. So you got some people that's going to be coming back from injury. They're going to be healthier. Transfer portal don't look too bad right now. We're going to see what happens with that. But overall, I'm a grade Alabama this year. You're going to A to F. From A to F, I give them A. For them to make the playoffs after that Florida State loss in the beginning, I got to give them a B plus, like an 89 B plus, right? So you almost basically an A minus. I give them a B plus, a solid B plus. The way we ended the year is why I got to give us a B. If we would have ended the year and it would have been a close game, we lost in overtime to Indiana. Hey, come on, man. That's a good team. They're a great team. They proved they're a great team. So you lose in that fashion, then then I give us an A minus. But because of the way we played in the SEC championship game, now we weren't healthy in that game, so I don't really put that. And we beat them early in the season at their house. So and this was basically another home game for them. I mean, SEC championship is in Georgia. That's another home game. So, I don't put too much on the Georgia thing. We've been dominating Georgia for a long time. Shout out to Georgia. But the way we played against Indiana is unacceptable. So, B plus year. Wrapping it up. All right. So that's Alabama, man. We'll be talking about some recruiting stuff. We'll talk about some transfer portal moves. I'm going to be talking about Shedeur Sanders, too. He got a game today. I think that overall B-plus year for Alabama. But, hey, I was wrong. Indiana is the real deal. I think I'm going to pick – this is tough. Ole Miss looks good. Indiana looks good. Not Ohio State. They got put out. Oregon is – I don't know about Oregon yet. We're going to see. This next game against Indiana, we're going to see what they're talking about. Let's look at the bracket real quick. Let's see, football. I think that, let's see. All right, so Oregon versus Indiana. As of right now, I'm picking Indiana in this game. I'm picking Indiana by a touchdown. Ole Miss versus Miami, that is going to be tough. You got a great defense going against a great offense. I like Ole Miss. I like Ole Miss in this game. I do. I think Ole Miss is going to beat Miami. I'm picking Ole Miss versus Indiana as of right now in the national championship game. I don't know. That's a toss-up. I don't know. We'll talk about it later, man. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, before you leave, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to let you know when I post another video. Hit that like button also. I appreciate it. Hey, leave a comment down below, man. Hey, all you people that commented on my last video, come back. Comment again. Let's have a discussion about, me confessing that I was wrong. Just be great. Be great in everything you do.